Hey guys, MGH here, and I want to start this video by saying thank you so much for all of the support you guys give me on this series. The last episode just went absolutely crazy, so here is the second episode of the day as promised, and we start off with some great news. 2.5 million from doing well in the Champions Cup, followed by some bad news. Isla is out for 2 weeks, which is never good. But moving on, we go into the youth academy. We've got some more information on my youth squad player, sorry. Look at this defender, Luciano Bastos, a potential of 89 to 94. His top 5 stats include sprint speed. Oh my god. And then we've got a right winger here, or a right midfielder, with a potential of 80 to 86, and someone else with 83 to 90-ish. So very good players there. And I'm really looking forward to next season. Hopefully they'll turn 16 before the season starts, so we can actually promote them to the what am I trying to say? The starting 11, the top squad. But we did actually sim a match against Stoke here, and I was really surprised at that result. I was hoping I was going to destroy Stoke, but it ended up being 1-1. I'll be honest, I made a mistake. I thought I was at home, but I wasn't, so I completely failed. But even though we drew that game, we go into this game against Tottenham, top of the table by goal difference, pretty much. Chelsea are just sitting on 76 points with us. But we have more goal difference, so we are top of the league at the moment, guys, for the first time in a while, which is interesting to me, because I didn't think I was going to actually do as well as I thought, because obviously, as you know, guys, the start of this season was it was pretty slow. I was really struggling in the Champions Cup, and now I'm doing really well, and the Premier League as well. I was losing games, you know, but I don't think I've lost a Premier League game for quite a while now, so I've been on a really good hot streak, and Doumbia really kicks me off in this match against Tottenham, so I really want to win this match. They obviously owned me in the last season. In the last few matches of the season, they just it was when I lost 3-2, remember, in the 90th minute, and they had Dembele in goal, so this was revenge. So being 1-0 up already in the first half, wow, what a shot that was from Sigurdsson, or Sigurdsson, I don't know how you say his name. He's got a really cool name. I love the G. Looks cool. Yeah, it looks like he's got a tail. I'm just talking shit, but yeah, we wanted to get the victory against Tottenham, and we go into half time at 1-0, which is it's always nice. It's always good to go in at half-time, hopefully leading by at least a goal or two. Going in a draw is okay, but when you go in at half-time losing, you could say it gets you raring to go in the second half. But talking of raring to go in the second half, I was playing like an absolute twat in the second half. Look at this pass from Podolski. What was that, Matt? Like, literally, what was I doing? I have no idea. I started to warm up again, though, in the 67th minute. Oxlade-Chamberlain with a lovely control there, flicks it over his head. Left foot volley, which gets saved. Which would have been probably the best goal I've ever scored in a FIFA ever, if that went in. Can you just imagine? But Doumbia, yeah, good luck catching him. Bang, see you later. 78 minutes in, 2-0. Like, the problem with Doumbia, okay, I'll admit his passing isn't as good as I'd like it to be. But in these positions here, if you just pass it to him and he runs past the defenders, that is it. You say goodbye. You might as well just sit down and watch him score, because you're not going to catch him. He's that fast. Tottenham did have a couple of chances. You can see they got one here. They had the long shot in the first half as well, but both shots end up going over the bar, and the game finishes 2-0. That was revenge, and it felt good, let's just say that. So we win that game. Doumbia gets man of the match, and we're making sure we're keeping eye on other results. And as you can see, Chelsea here beat Manchester City 2-1, and we have Manchester City next, so they could be losing 2 games in a row, which would be great for us. But obviously, because Chelsea won also, it means we need to also win this match to keep up with them. Or if they maybe drop points, we can actually extend the lead at the top of the table, which would be epic. Sami Nasri, you bastard, I want to slap him. You can see they've got Wilshere in midfield there, and Nasri. Our team, I went for not the strongest ever. We got Coquelin, we got Diaby, Vargas up front instead of Podolski and Doumbia. So it wasn't my strongest setup, but definitely a good one. There you can see Wilshere in his blue kit, which, like I said a few episodes ago, I think he looks actually all right in it. It's just sad to see him gone, you know. But anyway, look at the beautiful stadium, by the way. Etihad is amazing. I really do love the Etihad. It's a beautiful, beautiful stadium. Really glad they put it in there in FIFA. And also, I'm waiting for them to put more stadiums in. Maybe even the chance to create stadiums. How awesome would that be? But anyway, we start off pretty badly in this match. Milner almost scored straight away there. And in the 19th minute, we finally get ourselves a chance here. I chip it over for Gervinho, who couldn't quite get there. Doumbia gets the ball, passes it to Cazorla. Finesse shot, and Joe Hart would have had that covered, but it goes wide anyway. A little bit unfortunate. Luckily not to concede, though, with Milner, because that was a really good chance. Gervinho goes through on goal here, knocks it over for Doumbia, and he tries to chip the keeper. But it was indeed offside. But if you look at this, if this happened in real life, that would have been onside, don't you think, guys? I mean, I know technically because it's a game, they can't really code it like we see in real life, but literally his front of his hand was offside, you know. But it was going over anyway, it doesn't matter, and the result for the first half was 0-0, so not too bad. I could have conceded with Milner at the start there. I mean, if you go back and watch that chance, I don't know how he missed it, so you could say I was pretty lucky to go in at 0-0, and here's Vargas going through on goal, absolutely fantastic dribbler. I believe he's got 95 dribbling already in my career mode, so definitely look at getting Vargas if you need someone really good at dribbling. But oh my god, here goes Gervinho. The forehead is through on goal. Will he sweat it out? No, he's not. He's going to finesse it or just slot it into the bottom right. Joe Hart, no chance of saving that one, mate. By the way, on another note, guys, Joe Hart has had some pretty iffy performances, I could say, over the last few weeks. Is he as good as everyone makes him out to be? You saw Ibrahimovic's fourth goal the other night, I'm sure, where Joe Hart tried to head it out with his clearance. What do you actually think of Joe Hart? Leave a comment below. Do you think he's as good as everyone makes him out to be, or is it just a bit of that, oh my god, he's the world's best keeper because he's just English, you know? Let me know. It'd be interesting to know that. But Diaby came close there to make it 2-0. I just did not want to concede at this point. But, of course, this is FIFA. Anything can happen, and I absolutely... I just felt like I shot myself in the foot here. Trying to get some extra points on Chelsea here, trying to extend my lead at the top of the table, and it just wasn't happening. And the game finishes 1-1 thanks to Sinclair, and it did this kind of cutscene thing. So I'm guessing something very important happened at the top of the table, because they wouldn't show that cutscene if there wasn't. But Chelsea drew 1-1 with QPR. Hey! Thank you to Cal Freezy. It means that we dropped points against Man City, but so did Chelsea, so we can move on into this game against Fulham now, knowing that if I get 3 points in this game and Chelsea don't win or don't draw, then I am top of the table by 2 or 3 points, which would be awesome. But it took all the time until 68th minute to even get a good chance on goal, so I've skipped everything up to the 68th minute, and you can see all the goals here. But this game just turned into this goal scoring fest. You can see loads of goals in the next few minutes. Witsel gets the first one there, or Wivitzel as I should call him, because lots of people don't seem to tell me which one's right. Is it Witsel or is it Witsel? I don't know. I'm going to call him Wivitzel. But yeah, I pounce on a mistake from the defender there with Cazorla, and that is a really world-class finish there. Lovely finish from Cazorla. Witsel and Cazorla on this match. I think it was actually I substituted one out, though. I'm not actually. He might put him as a defensive midfielder. I'm not too sure. But either way, I'm getting good at kind of guessing which way the computers are going to turn. So I'm able to nick the ball off him there. And then actually, Karma bites me in the arse. You're going to see it happen to me here. Quite a comfortable way to defend this. Just turned it around the keeper. But Rodallega runs through. By the way, Rodallega is a fantastic silver player on Ultimate Team. I've used him before. He's quite expensive. But bloody hell, his left foot is insane. Just saying. But yeah, Karma. I scored a goal where I took it off the defender. And they did one straight after. So 3 goals in the space of like 10 minutes. And then in the 90th minute, Cazorla goes through and goal from some great work from Ramsey. And he continues his run around the defenders. And he is on hand to slot that header home. And he does the dolphin dive. But Ramsey is turning out to be a really, really nice overall player. He's not the quickest, but his on-the-ball stats, his technical stats are actually pretty nice. So I'm going to be using Ramsey more and more, I'm sure, in the next season or two. If I decide to do 2 more seasons, we'll soon find out. But we beat Fulham 3-1. You guys will have to wait to the next episode to see if we are top of the league by some distance, because next episode is huge. We have the FA Cup final against Manchester United. So please like the video, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.